Thanks for joining us on this Friday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Annalisa Gale. Breaking right now, police are on the scene of a triple shooting in the Landover area of Prince George's County.
It happened near the National Harmony Memorial, where police say those 3 people were shot while leaving a funeral.
Now, those victims included 2 women and a man. Police say they were shot in a van as they were leaving that facility. Their injuries are not considered life-threatening at this time. So far, no arrests have been made. And for anyone driving in that area, road closures are still in place between Bellhaven Drive and MLK. They're shut down as that investigation continues tonight. Our Yamari Sase is at the scene right now. She will join us live in just a few minutes with more. And over in the district right now, violence has a community leader calling on the mayor for military assistance. This after a man was shot and killed and 4 others were hurt in the span of 5 hours. The first shooting happened in Northeast Washington just before 6 p.m. That's where a man died at Exxon there on New York Avenue near Bladensburg Road. Police believe the shooter drove off in a dark-colored Astro van with a different colored sliding door. The second shooting happening at around 9 p.m. on North Capitol Street near M Street in Northwest Washington. Investigators say 3 men were shot but were conscious and breathing. The last shooting happened at about 10 p.m. on Yuma Street in Southeast Washington. That's where police say a man was shot in the stomach and was taken to the hospital.
Crime is out of control in the District of Columbia, and we need to do everything in our power to rein it in. I've reached out to the mayor multiple times, the D.C. Council, and our Congresswoman to call on the National Guard. We need the National Guard to come and help patrol in the district right now to help restore law and order.
And so far, no word on any arrests in any of those shootings at this hour. All right, switching gears, a live look outside, Mark.
I know, and by the way, the good news in all this, it is Friday, Annalisa, and let's head over now to meteorologist Damon Madsen with the first look at the forecast. Damon, are we waiting for showers to move in?
Well, it looks like we are wanting to see some of those showers that are out to the west move their way in because, folks, we've been dealing with some issues that some rainfall could really solve for us out there. And that is all stemming from currently ongoing wildfires and a bit of a wildfire concern across parts of the DMV. This is what we're talking about here. We have an air quality alert still for the Shenandoah Valley right along Interstate 81 here until midnight as one of those bigger wildfires down to the south and west is still burning and pushing smoke and haze right up through the Shenandoah Valley today, causing that slight issue with the air quality. And then on top of that, the combination of extremely dry conditions as well as some wind out ahead of an approaching cold front that has raised the wildfire risk across northern Virginia to where we need fire weather watch until 6 p.m. Saturday. Essentially, folks, if you're going to be out and about, definitely avoid burning anything outdoors until we can start to get those winds to calm down and hopefully get some soggy weather. Here are those showers right along that cold front. They're holding strong as they cross western Pennsylvania and most of West Virginia, and we'll see those start to enter into the mountains of western Maryland and West Virginia over the next couple of hours. Now, the large majority of us, though, outside of the mountains will stay dry right through the evening time, but starting around 9, 10, 11 o'clock, some of those rain showers could finally make it all the way east to DC and I-95. So we'll break down just how much rain we could see from this cold front and when we could see our next chance of some rainfall. That's all coming up here in your full forecast in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, the next time you call an Uber in D.C., a taxi may arrive to pick you up instead.
Yeah, it's all part of a new Uber taxi pilot program here in the district. DC News Now's Randy Bass is live in DuPont Circle, breaking down what it means for your next trip. Randy.
Yeah, Mark and Elisa, it's all the same on your end. You tap for pickup in the Uber app and Uber finds you a ride. But next time you call, it could be a taxi cab driver who comes to pick you up to get you from point A to point B. Uber is calling it a win-win for both riders and drivers tonight, saying it means faster pickup for riders and more cash in the pockets of taxi cab drivers. The DC Department of For-Hire Vehicles data from that department shows about 100,000 rideshare trips are taken on average in the district every day. That number is closer to 10,000 for taxi trips. Cab drivers took a big hit when Uber and other rideshare service rose to prominence years ago, and now this might mean they're able to recoup some of those lost trips.
The taxi industry was decimated as a result of Uber and Lyft introduction to the city, and also the pandemic also had affected taxi. I imagine that taxi drivers may increase their income between 10 and 30%, and that's a great deal.
Yeah, these kinds of trips could start sooner than you think, though. Taxi cab drivers here in the district were supposed to get information today about how to sign up for these kinds of trips. And once they're approved and up and running, they can start picking up Uber rides. Back to you.
Well, Randy, other places have started doing this too. What impact has the Uber taxi partnership had on cab drivers in some other big cities?
Yeah, like you said, other big cities are already taking advantage of this Uber taxi pilot partnership. San Francisco, New York City, Southern California already have this in place. San Francisco, other areas like that specifically say their taxi cab drivers made about $1,700 a month off of these kinds of Uber trips alone. So definitely something sounds like taxi cab drivers stand to benefit from. Live in DuPont Circle, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
Occupants of 20253 Seneca Square. This is the FBI. We have a federal search warrant for the residents. Come on now with your hands up and nothing in your hands. We don't want to see anyone get...
A terrifying wake-up call for neighbors in Ashburn on Thursday morning. They tell DC News Now that around 4 a.m., an FBI tank and vehicle surrounded an Ashbrook Village home and blasted commands to the people inside. Neighbors say they saw laser scopes pointed at the home from agents inside of the tank, telling people to come out with their hands above their heads. They also say they saw a man walk out and cooperate with authorities while FBI investigators went inside the home. They came out with boxes and loading them in a van. The FBI says that no one was taken into custody, but it's part of a case that is sealed and would not provide more information. Neighbors say, given the drama of the incident, they'd like to know what happened.
I have never seen anything like this in real life, let alone in this neighborhood, but anywhere. Like, the only time I've seen this stuff is in movies. So I was quite intrigued as well that what's happening and what has gone wrong.
And coming up at 5, Haley Milon tells us what we know about the home. Well, the holiday season is officially here, and so is the 19th annual holiday market in downtown D.C.
Yeah, that market features more than 70 retail businesses from all over the country, and it's a staple here in the district, from nutcrackers to Christmas tree ornaments to unique gifts from different parts of the world. That event has become a must-see walkthrough in downtown. Today's grand kickoff featuring an opera performance, ballet, dancing, and legendary singer Jennifer Holliday there. Our Leonard and Fleming actually spoke to Jaron Price, who is the president and CEO of the Downtown DC Business Improvement District. He talked about all the different shops that are able to help people get into the holiday spirit.
And it is incredibly special to downtown and to the city. It's really become a beloved tradition for 19 years. Many people look forward to it. And it's actually been ranked internationally as one of the best holiday markets around the world. So people literally come from around the world for this market right here in this part of downtown.
Well, the holiday market event runs from today through December 23rd, and it's open daily from noon to 8 p.m., but closed on Thanksgiving Day, November 23rd and December 4th.